All right, this is Keith, and every month we get a chance to sit down and talk to Mayor Tim Kelly, and we just talk about whatever's going on in our city, because our city is on the move.
Yes, sir, we are.
Man, we are building.
Yeah, we are.
All over the place.
Yeah, we are. We're trying to keep up. I mean, I think we're in a pretty good spot, balancing between responsible growth and growth. We're not Nashville. We're not Knoxville. I sometimes hear people say, "Oh, we're growing too fast," but I mean, believe it or not, we're not growing as fast as those cities. So I think we're in a good spot.
Yeah. Hey, what about coming around the bend now? I know the stadium is being built, and it's just going to transform that whole area.
It really is. It's coming up, and the rain. We're worried about them getting behind with the rain, but they're on schedule. I mean, they're cranking right along. And again, people forget that that's not just about the stadium. There's going to be other development there. The Riverwalk's going to come through there and connect back up through South Chattanooga and Alton Park. So I mean, it's we lost some federal funding on a connector there, but we're looking for ways to replace that. And so it's cranking along.
Hey, I had some people come visit me this past weekend. They're from Louisville, and they were telling me about how they were just super impressed with our riverfront.
Ah, good.
It was like, how did Chattanooga beat Louisville in the development of the riverfront?
That's a good question. Well, I mean, again, we've had it's got like a relay race, right? I just feel like I'm carrying the baton right now, and you pick it up and pass it to the next person, and gosh, that goes all the way back to probably Mayor Corker or before that. That we really worked on that riverfront. And Louisville's got some stuff going on too. I mean, it's a great city. The former mayor there was a good friend of mine, Greg Fisher, and they got a good mayor now. So it's a good comp, But we really do have a riverfront that is world class, and we can be proud.
Yeah. The Bend, I know that that whole South Side development is going on too. How do you feel about that?
Well, it's slow coming out of the ground, but they got some really interesting and exciting stuff going on. So I wish they had made more progress up to now, but they're getting there. And I mean, that's a big project. It's more important to get right than it is to get it done quickly. But across the street at the west side now, we've had also some federal funding challenges, but we were able to find some money. You might have seen in the news to help close that, so we can keep that project moving along.
Keep it going on. Yep. Yeah. Hey, I tell you this though, as the summer is coming, people are going to be getting out and about, doing a lot more. I know you guys are setting it up to where people can go and see all the stuff that the city has to offer, especially when they get out and about. Talk about the chain breakers a little bit, because I know that they have. Last time you were here, you were talking about how they have really helped make a difference in the community.
Well, yeah, we went a year plus without shooting or rather a homicide in our most violent district, and those guys are just doing fantastic work, and they're working with other city departments, to really stop trouble before it starts. And they're down at nightfall. If they get a big gathering there, they try to take kids and divert them over to the library, and we had probably 120 kids in the library on Friday night. It's fantastic. The kids enjoy it. We've got programming for them, so they're doing great work, and we're looking to how we can expand that work, because that really is, at the end of the day, that lives under community health for us. And you think, well, why is that? But it is community health, community development, community health. It's all the same thing, right? It's giving people, opportunity and hope, and letting them know that there are people that care about them, so they don't do dumb stuff.
Outdoors is starting to boom a little bit too. Getting out into the parks and stuff like that as the summer comes. Anything you want to pass on to our listeners about, taking advantage of what's happening in our city?
Yeah, again, we just became the first national park city in America. We talked about that, I think, last time. But you're going to see us putting more and more emphasis on parks, and we're sprucing up the parks we've got. We're going to have a ribbon cutting, next week for the revamped Riverfront Park. But, we got Riverfront Nights that happens on Saturday nights, in addition to Nightfall on Friday nights. So, look, if you hadn't been out and enjoyed Chattanooga's parks, again, we've got a new 311 app. We've got the website. Get out and experience it, because it's something. I mean, the irony of it is other people come here from all over the place to experience it. And a lot of times, our residents have been here a long time. They don't get out and take advantage of it, but it's there for you.
Hey, one more thing I want to talk to you about too, and I know a lot of folks, we get this a lot. Our traffic, our expressways, our highways. I mean, they're being developed, and it just seems like there's always something going on. Are you happy with what's going on?
No, I'm not happy with it. Of course, all that freeway construction is under the TDOT umbrella, so that's state. We don't control it. I mean, and I know our partners there are working really hard to get it wrapped up, but it seems like it's just, in perpetuity. There used to be a comedian that had this joke that Chattanooga was the Cherokee Indian word for orange barrel, and
Right.
that it should not be the case. We need to get that wrapped up and moved on. I mean, avoiding the freeways, which is a suggestion that was made, is not the answer.
No.
And of course, Google Maps and Waze and that stuff helps, to find other routes. But hopefully they'll get that work wrapped up soon, and we can all enjoy, smoother travel. And I know it's coming soon.
Not to mention, we're centrally located. So if you go into other city, I mean, we're so close to so many different cities. You got to kind of come through here to get to where you're going.
And all that heavy truck traffic's got to come through.
Got to come through here.
And so that's an issue that we're still grappling with. Again, we've still got a rail study happening. I mean, that's going to take a lot of years to do, but it's still moving along. And wouldn't it be great to be able to hop on a train and get to Atlanta or Nashville, or vice versa?
That will be awesome.
So, we're working on that.
Okay. Well, anything else you'd like us to know? Because we do love it when you come in here and talk to us.
Always enjoy it, Keith.
Yeah,
I'm happy.
It gets us up to speed on what's happening from your eyes, our mayor, and of course, we just love the fact that Chattanooga is growing the way it is.
Well, we got a newsletter too, mayor.chattanooga.gov. If anybody here and wants to get the newsletter, I get a lot of good feedback on that. But I'll be back here every month as long as you'll have me.
Man, come on, you are our mayor.
Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about. We love it, man. Mayor Tim Kelly, always. Thank you.
Thank you.